Okay, hey fellow YouTubers, this is Jeff from Mysterious Oklahoma Facebook. It's been a while. Like I said, here's that as promised kind of double header video. I'm doing this also for Kim 11757, a fellow YouTuber fan of a friend of mine on YouTube, and she's the one that gave me this. It's not an idea, it's not an urban legend, but it's about an unsolved mystery of 1977, I believe July 10th. And she gave me the information on here, so I printed it out. So Kim, this one's for you, of Claremore, Oklahoma. I'm at the TALBERT Cemetery, Indian Cemetery, also known as the McLean Cemetery of 1903. And it's out here in the middle of the wilderness, as you can see. Kim, if I'm wrong on this, I'm always researching, so I'm happy to do it again. If this was, I went down Bernie Road instead of Aikens. I went with my gut feeling instead. Ended down 460 Road, Bernie Road to 4170 to the ended up on the lake here. It's out in the middle of no man's land. On with the unsolved murder mystery. It was about Laura Long of Claremore, which I do this for Laura. This is a true story, and in her honor and her name, said that Laura Long was about 18 on July 10th of 1977. Her parents, and they lived in the quiet town of Claremore, Oklahoma. She drove into town for gas, and her parents never saw her alive again. 10 days later, the police found her body by the side of a country road near town, which I'm saying it's probably this area. Kim, correct me if I'm wrong, I'll redo the video if so. She said there's also another cemetery out here, local, I believe it's on more to the east, and that is where the Bigfoot sightings have taken place of Claremore, Oklahoma. But for Laura Long, I do this one, the unsolved murder mystery case out in this area of Claremore, Oklahoma. On this hot, exasperating day, I bet you it's 110 or 12. How you in Oklahoma? Hope y'all are enjoying this heat and keeping cool. But as I said, on with this, I had an idea too, and I do this for Larry Roth, who's helping me with the Karla Bridge incident in Redbud Valley. But as I read the thing on Laura, which I said again, she lived in the quiet town of Claremore. She went for some gas and was never seen again, and they found her on a lonely country road. But I was wondering, Redbud Valley is not too far from here. It's more, what would I say, kind of northwest maybe? Redbud Valley is not too far from this area, really. And it's an urban legend of KARLA'S bridge of Redbud Valley, where a girl's body was found along that bridge. She may be real, she may be not, I haven't proven that yet. But it would be a girl around the same age. I just wonder if this wasn't a truth that started that urban legend. And I will read you KARLA'S story. The site seems to be a number of hauntings, including a bridge called KARLA'S Bridge, where a schoolgirl's body was found in 1976. Laura Long's was 1977. The sound of a young girl laughing has been reported there. Another odd happening is a visible fire on the crest of a large hill in the center of the valley, only to vanish a moment later. Well, I'm just wondering if maybe the truth of an unsolved murder mystery of 1977 wasn't really tied, or kind of, you know, tied in with this Karla, which it could be two different people. I'm hoping that it is. Then I'm hoping one day to solve the Karla Bridges urban legend. It highly interests me. But for now, I do this for Laura Long's memory. You're not forgotten. And thank you, Kim, for sharing that with me. I lived in that time period. I just didn't know of this incident, or I had forgotten it as a kid. But here it is, fellow YouTubers. Kind of a double header. The area of Bigfoot sightings and of an unsolved murder mystery, Laura Long, and also tying in maybe the KARLA'S bridge theory. Have a great day, YouTubers. Hope you enjoy the video. And my next one is I'm trying to put together for when I grew up on the incident of the Camp Scott Locust Grove Girl Scout deal. The murders there. So stay with me for a while and I'll get it together. It's going to be a good one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.